guys. So yes, I did just get out the shower. Don't say a word. I wasn't able to record again in the airport. I don't know if y'all saw my last video, but if you did, I wasn't. Jesus, fuck. Okay, I wasn't able to record again in the airport because things got a little crazy. But let me tell you. So I got to record for 2 days. Okay. So, I'm just gonna start this first one now. So the second day in Buenos Aires, holy shit. Okay, okay, if you saw the last video, the night before, crazy, wild. We didn't get back to like 4 in the morning. I didn't shower. I wasn't able to sleep, but I did end up falling asleep. Excuse me. I did end up falling asleep, and then we woke up like 30 minutes before we had to leave, like check out. But like our flight wasn't till like 10 p.m. So we hurried it up. We packed all our shit up, and then we left our luggage with the front desk people because we're like, you can have the rooms, but we're not gonna carry all this shit out. So we left that with them, and then we all got in an Uber to the famous cemetery there. Don't remember what it's called, but just look it up, you'll see it. And so we had to take 2 Ubers because there were 5 of us. So my siblings and I, we got there early, and we walked the perimeter because you had to like pay to get in, and we're like, we're not paying, we'll wait for the parents. And so we were just walking around. We went and peed at McDonald's, just super, super late, super chill. And then we met up with my parents, and then we went in, and it was insane. Like, that cemetery in there was like so cool. Like, I don't know, usually I get like uncomfortable with like dead people and stuff, but like, I don't know, like, it was just like, I know it's like a touristy thing. They turned it into like a tourist thing, but it was just like every single like grave, I want to say, it was just like a huge like beautiful monument of like marble or stone or something, and like with their names engraved, or like sometimes they would make statues of the people, and it's like, wow, like this is gorgeous. Like, I want to be like honored this way, you guys. But they were all like important people, in Argentina, and I'm like, how neat, And so guess what we also saw? We saw where Evita was buried. And I love her down. I took a picture and I posted on my story. I said, rest in peace, Madonna. And I told Mom, wait, is that insensitive? And she's like, no, I think Evita would love that. She would find that funny. Because like, I do like have a lot of respect for her, because like, hello, like, she got the people together. Ugh. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. Yeah, love that movie. Love her story. And so like, yeah, no, I gave her my respects and everything, of course, because yeah. Sorry, I'm a little sick. We'll get into that later though. And then after that, we walked around trying to find an ATM, because we're gonna go to like this market thing. And so the only ATM we could find was like in a bank. And so my mom used my brother's card, and the machine ate it. It ate his card, and he was pissed. We're like talking to the bank people, like, well, like my stepdad was, because he knows Spanish, and he was just like, what do we do? And then it said on the ticket, like, oh, the card will be destroyed after 24 hours. And then they're like, oh, you can't get it back until 15 hours later. And we're like, yo, we're supposed to be on a plane. Like, we can't get that card back. And my brother, he was pissed. He was so angry. He was like yelling at my mom, like, I didn't say you could use it. He did. dead set she could, because it wasn't like his money on it. My mom was just using it because she only had like credit cards or whatever, so she was using his debit card, you know, and so it was her money on it. And like she would just like anything that was his money, she would like send to like his Apple Pay thing or whatever on his phone. So it's like, yo, losing your card doesn't mean you lost your money, King. I don't know why you're upset. But he was just like really upset. And so we didn't end up going to the market because my mom was like, let's just go back to the hotel and like sit there. And I turned to Jenna, my stepsister. I'm like, I just wanted to buy souvenirs, like, because I didn't buy anything like the entire time. And so I'm like, I want to get some shit, you know, for my people at home before we leave, because I'm not paying airport prices. But yeah, so we ended up just getting in a Uber back to the hotel, and which I was fine with that, because I'm like, I saw some shops around there that I wouldn't mind, you know, just going and buying stuff. And so my mom gives us more money, and then we all, you know, we all go and like walk around a bit. Starts raining a teeny tiny bit, like a teeny tiny bit, and I wish it rained more because I love the rain. But yeah, it was kind of nice. I did like the weather. It wasn't like hot or anything, but it wasn't cold. It was just like a nice little breeze and everything, you know, and teeny tiny bit of rain. It was lovely. So we walk into, you know, a couple shops there. I get, you know, my little souvenirs, and like things were like so much cheaper than I thought, because like I had like, I don't know, a lot of money in cash, you know, like the Argentinian pesos, because, you know, it was from my mom. And so I'm like, I buy everything I wanted to buy, and I still have like a shit ton left over. So we like, I also like picked up, you know, some candies and stuff, because you guys know I love my little candies. So yeah, I pick up, you know, a lot of candy, and it was only like 8,000. And I'm like, I said, what? And he's like, 8,000. And I'm like, no, I swear I heard you the first time. I just wanted to make sure you said it right. Yeah, nothing, easy peasy. So we go back to the hotel, and we just chill like in the lobby area. And then my parents pull up, and my brother, he's sulking because I'm like pissed at him. I'm like, why? I just want to go to that marketplace, you know, blah blah blah. And like, you ruined it. And he's just like sulking or whatever. And then my parents pull up, and I'm like, hey, so I have a ton of money. You want to like go out and spend it? And my mom's like, sure. So we go out and we buy so much more candies and stuff. My shelves are stocked. But yeah, that was fun. And then we just sit around for a bit, and then we go to the airport. We take 2 Ubers, we go to the airport, and then we go like check in, and they're like, oh, like you can't like check in until you like are confirmed you can get a seat. So like we couldn't go through TSA or anything, and we had to like wait for like an hour before we could go like try again. And there were like other people waiting and like blah 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 for the same flight, and I'm like, ooh, we're not getting on this. The only person that was able to get on was my stepsister. We sent her first. It's fine, because she like had to go back to college and stuff, so it's like whatever, like blah blah blah. But the rest of us, we have to stay the night. I was really pissed off, because I'm like, my mom is like looking at hotels and hostels and whatnot, and couldn't find a good one. So she's like, well, we'll be here. So we just got like some sandwiches, chilled at a cafe, and then we found some seats to like settle down for the night. But like the crazy part about that airport is like nothing closed. Like in San Francisco, I think that's where I was. The airport there, everything closed. Like it was like dead. Like no one was walking around. Like there was just like a few like custodians and like security people. And like all the shops were closed. Nothing closed here. Like there were like people walking all night long, you know. But yeah, we just stayed there, and my brother and I, we went out and walked, and that was where I filmed the other video, but I wasn't able to film again until I got home. So yeah, there'll be another video today for tomorrow. Yeah, I think. Yeah. And then the one for today's will be in 2 days. I have a schedule, okay, you guys. But yeah, we ended up just falling asleep there, and yeah, I fell asleep like on my luggage like this, but I knew I fell asleep because like when I woke up to like go to the bathroom multiple times, I was dreaming. Like, wait, like at least I'm getting some rest, you know, at least, because I was dead tired from not sleeping the night before, and and we're just standing around walking. My leg is hurting. I'm limping. I'm using my suitcase as like a cane. Worked real well, actually. It was great. But yeah, so that's the end of this video, and then we'll get into like the second day at the airport, and then the flight, and then yeah, whatever. Stay tuned. Good night, peace out, toodles.